You can listen to this email via YouTube through the link below. We can't wait to see you again. Visas and Irish residence permits. Good morning, and wherever you are in the world today, know that we are thinking of you, and we can't wait to have you back in Dublin in the next few weeks. With that said, both Abhishweta and myself, Giselle, we've been working hard at the GSU this week so that we can help you negotiate the challenges that you're encountering with your Stamp 1G applications for job applications and offers. Your visas would permit you entry into the country only, while the IRP, the Irish Residence Permit, is permission to reside. The Stamp 1G is an IRP, not a visa. Having seen Abhishweta negotiate this territory herself, I'd like to thank both her and Global for their hard work this week in answering your very many queries. If you have any more questions, you can email the GSU President, Giselle Scanlon, on president@tcdgsu.ie or 086 412 0444, or the GSU Vice President, Abhishweta Bhattacharjee, on vicepresident@tcdgsu.ie or +91 858 398 1336 to discuss any visa-related issues that you may be experiencing. Here are your questions answered this week. How long does the processing take, starting from the valid application to the return of the verified documents? Registration with immigration involves making an online appointment, attending the INIS registration with all required documents, having one's passport stamped and having the Stamp 2 Irish Residence Permit IRP card sent to the Student Dublin address. The appointment itself takes up to 90 minutes and the IRP card is sent within 10 working days. The length of time it takes to get an appointment depends on the availability of INIS appointments at any given time. Students can find an appointment here. For students residing in Dublin, only at 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Irish time are the best times to check, and here for students residing outside of Dublin. The INIS registration office unfortunately is currently closed due to the COVID-19 government restrictions, but updates will be made available on the INIS website as to when the registration office will be reopening here. If a student's visa expires while the processing is taking place, is there anything that the student is required to do? No. As long as the student has obtained an appointment before their visa or landing stamp expires, one should be fine. Now that most students would be converting into a work visa, what is the kind of insurance that is acceptable? If a student is extending the student visa itself, in this case, what is the kind of insurance that is acceptable? I'm expecting another student insurance. Will not be a problem. For converting to the Stamp 1G permission, as long as insurance meets INIS requirements, click here, it should suffice. As moving on to a Stamp 1G or extending a Stamp 2 would be considered a type of renewal, students will have to purchase health insurance from an Irish company. Here is a list of companies we currently recommend. www.studyandprotect.com, O'Driscoll O'Neill, www.odon.ie, is the same company as Study and Protect for students who wish to extend their Stamp 2 permissions. Other companies include Irish Life, VHI Healthcare and Leia Healthcare, with links here. Will the new health regulations? Are we expecting delays in application processes? The INIS website will update you on this, and is outside the remit of college. Can people who are not in Ireland and are unable to travel but have their visas expiring within the next 30 days apply from their own countries as well? If yes, what are the logistics around it? No. To register with immigration, students have to be in the country. If a student is visa required and wishes to enter the country at a later date, they will need to apply for another visa. When students are making visa applications, they are advised to state the exact date they intend to arrive in Ireland. This is so that the visa can be post-dated to reflect that date to allow them enough time to enter the country and register with immigration, i.e., if a student is applying for a visa now and intends to arrive in November 1st, for example, they should state this on their application so that a visa can be post-dated to be valid from November 1st. 6. There are